If I had just one wish, only one demand, I hope it's not like this. Microsoft, understand that you've got DRM. You're gonna make me stray. I'll take my membership, take it over to Sony with arms wide open. On to the next one. I'll get a PS4 after getting a PS3 with arms wide open. Now everything has changed. Just show me love. Just show me everything with arms wide open. With arms wide open. Gamers, what is up? My name is Vernon, and if you're not familiar, this is Gaming Bytes, where we talk about the biggest gaming stories of the week, starting with E3 news! Microsoft is getting rid of its Microsoft Points program in favor of actual money for the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. The jump will happen in the fall and will happen in stages rather than all at once. Members who have points left on their account will have them translated into actual dollar amounts over the next year that are close to accurate so no one gets dicked over. And they said, quote, "To make this a seamless and positive experience for our customers, we have considered many factors to ensure that the amount deposited into your Microsoft account will be equal or greater marketplace value than your Microsoft points." To those of you who are wondering what this means, I can pretty much assure you that buying map packs will be easier once they're $20 instead of 1,600 points. So that was a thing. And the latest in the Pokemon series will debut on October 12th on the 3DS worldwide. That's pretty much it. The trailer's down below. Enjoy. Continuing with the Nintendo news, a new Super Smash Bros. Game has been announced. Correction, 2 new Super Smash Bros. Games have been announced. One will be for the Wii U, while the other will be for the 3DS. If you're looking to fight Mario on the way to work, now you can, along with the power of the villager from Animal Crossing? Well, I mean, Mr. Game & Watch is a playable character, so who am I to judge? And Mega Man 2, the fighting robot! And then an even stranger character, the Wii Fit Trainer? At this point, the folks at Nintendo have to be like sitting in a boardroom somewhere, scrambling through the paperwork to see who they have the rights to, like... So, who do we have left? Why Nintendo feels that they need 2 versions of the game is beyond me, but maybe they're thinking of doing some kind of cross-platform play, kind of like the PS3 does with the PS Vita? I mean, who knows, but that would be pretty awesome. Update! Game director Masahiro Sakurai announced that the 2 Super Smash Bros. Games will not be cross-platform. The reason he gave is that, quote, "Each console has their own special unique levels, and because of this, it is not possible to have a Wii U player versus a 3DS player. However, a special new customization option will be available to players who own both versions. Each version will interact with each other as gamers will be able to take the characters that they have customized on the 3DS and transfer them to the Wii U version." Here's my question. Why? Why not just add the same special, unique levels to both games and then still have that customization option? If that's what I think it is, it'll be an awesome feature to upgrade Link and then transfer him to my 3DS and take him with me to my cousin's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. I found a diaper in the ball pit one time. But look, I'm not a game developer, I know nothing about video game development, but that doesn't seem like it would be too difficult. Speaking of things to do with the PS Vita, apparently the first season of the Telltale game, The Walking Dead, is coming to the PS Vita this August along with a bundle of sorts. The bundle will also come with 400 Days, a new chapter in the series that features 5 stories of survival. And if you're not getting it on the Vita, 400 Days will be available on Xbox 360, PS3, PC, Mac, and iOS this July. Guys, The Last Guardian is still in the works! Wait, just kidding, no it isn't. Andy McNamara screwed up as editor-in-chief over at Game Informer because he sort of gave incorrect information. A journalist? What? Apparently, he tweeted that he ran into someone from Sony. When he asked about the long-awaited game, The Last Guardian, the unnamed person said that the game was still, quote, on track. Unfortunately, the CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment, Jack Tretton, came out immediately and was like, Whoa, slow your roll, homie. And he crushed McNamara's information right away by saying that the game is on hiatus. No need to get discouraged when there are tons of games that you could be playing. Next up, the Entertainment Software Association calls the cops on Ouya, and nothing happens! So here's the story. Day 1 of E3 rolls around, and Ouya decided not to register with the ESA to have an official E3 booth. Rather, they elected to have their own Ouya display in the parking lot where they had a permit to set up their display. Unfortunately, the ESA also rented out spaces in the same parking lot in front of the Ouya display and proceeded to park these huge trucks in front of it. But luckily, the Ouya folks there used their noggins, got more permits, and parked their display in front of the menacing trucks with even more display signs than before. Apparently, the ESA didn't like this very much because they allegedly called the police hoping to get the Ouya folks removed. The police arrived and asked for their permits, which they gladly provided, and once everything was sorted out, they left. Is this really news? I mean, the two factions have a slap fight because one got creative and didn't take any crap. I will say that Ouya was pretty ballsy to have their console displayed outside because it's different. No one would ever expect to see a console displayed away from the other presenters, and it makes passersby notice. This company is awesome because they came up with their own way to say, "Come at me, bro." And apparently, the ESA is determined to deny that they called the police, but let's face it, Ouya came up with a legal way to advertise their products at E3 without having to pay millions of dollars, and I'm sure someone got pissed off. Sony Worldwide Studio President Shuhei Yoshida announced on Twitter that the PlayStation 4 would not be region-locked. This means that you can import games from other territories and still be able to play them. It also means that Sony has added another chip of awesomeness onto the PS4 besides full support for used games, respecting the right of sale, allowing customers to trade in games that they purchased, no online requirements whatsoever, priced at $399.99, Gaikai support coming next year, PlayStation Plus memberships that carry over from PS3 to PS4. And of course they offer a nice tutorial on how to share games on the PlayStation 4.
This is how you share your games on PS4.
Thanks.
PlayStation.
Epic amounts of troll sauce aside, Sony then said that the video wasn't meant as a stab at Microsoft's console and wasn't planned. Right, it was just timed perfectly to release virally at your press conference. Shuhei Yoshida then made a comment saying that, quote, "We were just having fun." And that's what I respect. You have to have fun with this kind of stuff or else it's just work, and who wants to go to work? Whatever it was they meant it to do, it was entertaining and it highlighted the benefits of owning a gamer-centric console. We'll see how the console war kicks off later this year, but for now, let's allow for the information to sink in, rewatch some trailers, analyze the press conferences, and see where you stand. Oh, and if you're on Twitter, please follow Kaz Hirai. He's got some funny tweets and just a great sense of humor overall. In the meantime, my name is Vernon Tuit. Thank you for continuing to get to it, and I'll see you next time on HoldTheLine.com.